cutie pies, and welcome to another video. On today's cozy session, we have the winter fairy. We are gonna go over her goodies and over the art itself. So let's just get cozy and get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna have a close-up look at the design itself. Remember that all these goodies will be available on my Patreon, and as usual I have a very cozy story behind this winter fairy that I am dying to share with you. So while we go and look at the time lapse for this art, I'm gonna be telling you the story of this winter fairy. Meet Mindril, the Kawaii winter fairy. In the heart of the coldest, most mystical corners of the enchanted woods, where the air hums with whispers of ancient magic, lives Mindril. Tiny as a whisper of moonlight, she dances among the towering trees and the snow, preferring the serene embraces of nature over the bustling cities, especially when the summer sun spills its warmth over the world. Though she may be small in stature, she is a force of nature herself, one of the most powerful fairies to ever grace the realm, and one of the oldest ones, her wings having fluttered for over a century. Mindril's mind is a boundless garden, blooming with curiosity. She has spent countless years weaving through threads of knowledge, learning secrets from the depths of forgotten tomes. Ancient spells, intricacies of lives, lost languages, the songs of the stars, the stories of her king. No subject is too vast or too mysterious. When not lost in the written word, you can often find her perching atop a sturdy branch, her eyes glittering with wonder as she immerses herself in the pages of beloved novels and poetry, savoring each line like a rare sweet fruit. She dreams of one day weaving her own verses into the world, though the courage to do so has yet to bloom in her heart. By her side always is Cheeks, the kawaii hamster, with a heart as big as the moonlit sky. His tiny paws are as deft as any wizard's, assisting Mindril with her magical experiments and enchanting her world with his playful spirit. Together, they venture into the night where the stars themselves seem to pause in their celestial dance just for them. Under the velvet sky, they sit side by side, eyes wide with wonder, and lose themselves in the mysteries of the heavens, as time ceases to stretch on, allowing them to dream, to wonder, and to explore the universe in silence. And well, cutie pies, that was the story behind this kawaii fairy Mindril and her familiar Chicks. I do hope you enjoyed it. I am very much liking writing up the stories and so much more, telling you the stories here in the videos. It's a very fun thing to do. So definitely do let me know if you like this, because I am dying to bring more and more stories from all the characters that we are creating. And as we were saying at the beginning of the video, this fairy is the monthly fairy for January on my Patreon. If you're not familiar with my Patreon, you are busy now, let me tell you. In my Patreon, every month we bring one fairy or one enchanting creature, and the idea is you get to collect their items. You get to know each of the characters, and then you get to collect the items, and of course you're gonna feel super cozy and wholesome with the stories that we are creating together. So definitely don't forget to check my Patreon page so that you have a look at what are the tiers that I have currently available. And also, big announcement, in the coming months I will be releasing a new tier in which you will be able to collect items from previous months. So say if you didn't get the Halloween fairy, or you didn't get the baking or the Christmas, you will be able to get one of those items so that you can keep growing your collection. So definitely stay tuned on all the details I will be dropping on that option for coming months. And before we jump into the goodies themselves, let's have a little talk about the design. Do let me know your thoughts. What do you think about her design? Does she actually say winter? It was a bit complicated to come up with her design. I struggled a lot with the background, as you saw in this time lapse. But I am very happy with how the hair turned out, the dress, and the wings. I'm very proud of how it went. So please let me know your thoughts. I'm dying to know what you guys think of her. And if you were paying attention to the sketch at the very beginning, yes, I completely forgot the whiskers on Cheeks the hamster. And I noticed when I was literally editing this video. It was too late to change it. Okay, now let's get started with the goodies. First, we're gonna go with the digitals. We have wallpapers, as you can see here, both for desktop and for phone, so you can use on your tablet, on your computer, on the phone. The next one we have is the coloring page, and you can have it either digital and just go have your best coloring session digital, or you can also print it and enjoy with your color pencils as you prefer. Make sure you take a look at the tiers on Patreon so that you know which items come with each tier. And now let's look at the physical goodies that we have. We have our art print, our hollow stickers, and the bookmark. Looking at the art print, you can very well see the size of this one. I find it perfect for decorating your desk or for adding into a wall art that you have at home. Perfect addition. Then we have the hollow stickers. Being winter here, sun was not a friend while we were recording this, so the hollow is not as strong as we've seen it before, but you can still feel it. It does give a little icy feeling to it. And last but definitely not least, my favorite item, the bookmark. It has her name, Mindril, then we have Mindril and Cheeks, and then you can find a piece of her story at the bottom. And this is the back side. What do you guys think of this cute mail? And now, this is our 4th month of Patreon, which means we have 4 bookmarks up until now. And this was what I envisioned since the beginning, is you have these adorable collection of bookmarks. Don't they look cute? I love them! And remember, in the coming months, you will be able to get any of these that you didn't get in the past so that you can keep growing your collection. Now let's also take a look at the hollow stickers that we have so far. Of course, there are tons of plans as of what fairies will be coming in the future. So far we have love fairy in the plans, spring, mermaids, dragons. So if you have any suggestions, I would love to listen to your suggestions and create a character together. So do let me know what other fairies or enchanting creatures would you like to see coming soon to my Patreon, and we just get started on them. And well, you guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. I do hope you like Mindril, and I totally hope to see you on Patreon so that we can get started working on more enchanting creatures. As usual, you have my utmost appreciation if you made it this far. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Stay kawaii. Bye!